In just about 30 minutes, I will help you transform your business, how it will communicate with customers using AI. In today's video, we will go over an easy and affordable setup so that you can create an AI call bot similar to the one I'm demoing in this video. Now, if you're thinking to yourself,
when would you ever use an AI call bot?
well, I have good news for you. You can have the bot cold call leads for you, or if you're a commercial agent, and you have a customers looking for some type of listing, instead of calling each broker or each agent one by one, you now can have this call bot do that for you. All you need to do is put in the criteria and set up the bot, then let it go wild with your list. It will save you countless of hours of your life back. Your office staff, you yourself, can move on to other things while this bot will handle the task for you 24/7.
And the best part, it will never ask for a raise or call in sick.
Let's get going with this video. Now, before we start talking about the technology and how to build it, there are three main things that I want to bring your attention to. Number one, that is the voice. The most important aspect of an AI call bot is the voice. We want to have voices that sounds realistic. The tonality, the pauses, the joke, the laughter, everything needs to be on point. And for that, we will use 11 Labs, which is one of the best text-to-voice generators out there. Not just that, you can clone your voice with just a few seconds of samples. Then you can have this AI call bot call customers for you, call anyone for you when you set up the systems. Or if you are not into that game, you can use some of the other voices that they have available in their system. Number two, we are not in the game of deceiving. So when you're using an AI call bot, let people know that this is an AI call bot. And you can do that by putting it in the script. These AI call bots right now are just good enough to have conversations with a prospect. However, as you will see in my demo, there is still latencies in there. They cannot reply in real time because they're still back and forth. Whenever the prospect say something, the system still had to transcribe the text in real time, send it back to somewhere to process that text, and then send it as a prompt to the processing system, which is most likely GPT-4, then send a reply back. Everything takes time, even for AI. So the latency is there. It's not quick enough yet. But the conversation, as you will hear, is a little bit awkward, like some of the automatic voice system that we're used to. Now, point number three is the prompt. Just like using ChatGPT, the prompt is extremely important in ChatGPT, but even more so in setting up an AI voice bot or AI call bot in this case. If you're not familiar with prompting and you don't know advanced prompting skills, that's all right. Think of it like having a junior college intern and you're giving this person an instruction on step by step how to do the task. Then you will be able to write a good enough prompt for your AI voice bot. Keep those 3 points in mind. Number one is voice. You want to use good voices with tonality, with good pauses. You can clone your voice. You can use other AI generated voices in 11 Labs. Point number two is latencies. So you're not going to fool anyone at this point. The technology is not good enough yet. Number three is prompting. Make sure you write a good prompt before you load up this AI. The good thing with what we are building is that we are able to test and test and test the prompt until it's perfect. It will take you just a few minutes to write the prompt, load the system up, have a test call, and then test back and forth from there. All right, now let me go ahead and dial my phone so that you can hear what this AI voice bot sounds like. We're ready to make the call, but excuse my headset, I need to wear something to hear the voice coming through my phone through this interface. Okay, here we go. Oh, and one more thing, I'm going to be using the name Paul. When the AI call me, it's going to assume that my name is Paul because that's what I put in as a lead. Here we go. Okay, the call's coming in. Hello?
Hi, am I talking to Paul?
Yes, this is Paul. Who's this?
Hey, Paul, I'm Jack. I work with VQ, a local real estate investor. We're looking to buy more properties in the area. Just came across your info and thought I'd reach out. Have you ever thought about selling your property?
Really? Do you have an offer for me?
No worries, Paul. Well, not exactly. I'm an AI assistant, so I can't make offers. But VQ's company specializes in buying properties in any condition. We offer competitive prices and a hassle-free selling process. How does that sound to you?
That's cool. How much you going to pay?
Awesome, Paul. So tell me, what's been... Great question, Paul. The thing is, we can't determine the price until we see the property. But our offers are competitive and based on a thorough market analysis. How about we schedule a meeting for our acquisition specialist to take a look at your place?
No, I want you to give me like $2 million for my house.
Ha ha, I wish I could make that happen, Paul. But as an AI, I don't have the authority to make offers. However, I can definitely set up a meeting for our acquisition specialist to chat with you. They'll be able to discuss the details and see if we can work something out.
Hey, remind me
Sound
your name
good?
again?
No problem, Paul.
Hey, what's
It's
your name
Jack.
again?
I'll make sure our No problem, Paul. It's Jack. I'll make sure to let our acquisition specialist know that you're expecting their call.
Hey, Jack, I haven't agreed to have an appointment yet.
You're right, Paul. My bad for jumping ahead. Let's take a step back. How about we schedule a brief meeting where I can learn more about your property and discuss how we can work together? I believe you'll find our approach quite beneficial. What do you think?
I don't know anything about you guys. Tell me more.
Totally get it, Paul. Let me give you a quick rundown. We're a real estate investment company that specializes in buying properties in any condition. We offer competitive prices and a hassle-free selling process. We handle all the paperwork and can close on a day of your choice. How does that sound so far?
That sounds good, but if you cannot make me an offer right now, you sound useless, Jack. Am I right?
I understand where you're coming. I can see why you might feel that way, Paul. But I promise you there's more to it. While I can't make offers, our acquisition specialist can. They're the experts when it comes to determining the value of a property. How about we set up a meeting with them? They can give you a better idea of what we can do.
So why didn't they call me instead of you? Why are you calling me now instead of having a specialist call?
Great question, Paul. We like to start with a quick chat to see if there's a potential fit. It saves everyone's time. Plus, I can gather some initial info to make sure our specialist is well prepared for the meeting. Can we go ahead and schedule that appointment?
All right, I'll give in. Okay, cool. How about tomorrow? You have any appointment
Awesome,
tomorrow?
Paul. I appreciate your openness. That's great, Paul. I appreciate your flexibility. Let me check our specialist's schedule. How about I give you a call back in a few minutes to confirm the time?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Perfect, Paul. I'll get back to you
Okay,
shortly
cool.
with the details.
All right, cool. Bye.
All right, Paul. Thanks.
And there you have it. Just like that, your AI call bot can do this for you all day long. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. I set it up and tested the prompts a few times. Not even 30 minutes, I got this to work. This is crazy. I understand there are tools like Air AI out there, and then there are a lot of different call bots out there. A lot of them are expensive and they make it sound like rocket science. But see, I am not a coder. I am just someone with a little bit of knowledge. I've been a real estate investor for most of my life, and most real estate investors are not tech savvy. We don't know squash about tech, but here I am setting it up in less than 30 minutes. This is just so crazy. The use cases for this kind of tech is wild. You can set this up. Imagine this, right? Again, go back to things that I am familiar with. Real estate agents. You can have this to cold call your prospects for you. Someone visit your website, they fill out a form. How quickly can you get back to that prospect? You are out there showing properties. You're out there networking, showing properties, talking to different peoples. How quickly can you get back to that person? I can bet you not for a few hours, unless you have an assistant taking calls for you. Well, if they visit your website, fill out a form, And then maybe 5-10 minutes later, you have this bot call and say, hey, I know that you fill out an interest form. Can I gather some information? And say, I'm the real estate agent. And this bot get this form, right? I set up a delay, instead of delay, in 5 to 10 minutes later, this person get a phone call from my AI call bot and say, hey, I understand that you just fill out a form. You're interested in selling your property. Would you mind if I gather some information? So V can get a grasp of the situation. Also set up a time so that he can visit you in your house to give you more information. As simple as that. Or even an AI chatbot, right? Let's say they don't want to talk to you. Well, I can follow up with an AI chatbot and send out SMS text messages to the prospect. Things like this work, guys, and it's not rocket science. This is now. Okay, this is right now, this technology exists. Or in another situation, maybe you run open houses, right? And most of the time, people come to your open house, and what do? You collect their business cards, then you don't do anything else. Or if you're proactive, you have one of your assistants call and follow up with the agent, either open house or anyone who come for a showing, right? Well, you can have this call instead of having someone just do this for you manually. The tech is there. Now, another use cases is for my friends who are coaches and consultants. If you have ever run a webinar or video sales letter, a VSL, do you follow up after the webinar and talk to people who don't buy from you? A lot of people actually use follow up in text sequences, right? And email sequences so that you can sell the prospect again. But do you call? Now you can call. And not only that, you can set up one perfect persona for your AI call bot, train it with your style of selling, and then just have your call bot talk to your prospect, handle any objections that they have right there and then. Maybe you give them a promotion code, maybe you don't. But the point is you can handle the objections, and all of these calls are recorded. You can go back and listen to the AI chatbot and improve upon it. Every single time you hear something that you like or don't like, you can put that in your prompt so you can train your AI to do better next time. This is wild. I'm getting excited just talking about it. All right, enough of that. Let's jump into build this call bot. To do this, we are going to be using 3 separate tools. And yes, they are paid tools, right? The first one, I have to tell you an amazing story about it. The first system is called Synflow. The creator of this program is someone who doesn't know how to code. The guy learned how to create program with AI no-code software. Then he put together this program and he was able to raise a couple $1 million first round funding. He did it all by himself. AI has enabled so many people to do so many things that they were not able to do before. AI democratized so many things. Tools and software are the last frontier that people like me, people like yourself who don't know how to code or are not tech savvy, well, we are able to do things like this. So as I told you earlier, right here it says we're thrilled to announce that Synflow has raised $1.8 million in seed funding. This is something that's so inspiring for me. I'm like a fan for this guy, whoever created this program. When you get to this website, just go ahead and hit get started, sign up for your account. Once you're in your account, obviously I have one agent set up here. What you need to do is just go up here and hit create assistant. After you hit that button, you will go into something like this. Okay, so you will have a dashboard. Actually, the tab that you need to go to is configure. Once here, you can upload a photo of your AI call bot if you want. This name is very important. I call it Jack Outbound Rep. And the reason is I want to assign a name to this AI call bot, and I want to know the role that this call bot is doing. So imagine having 3, 4, or 5 of these bots doing separate things. So for now, this is an outbound call rep. I can set up another one for an inbound call rep. Next, you will have to select a voice. There are free voices for you to use, like the one that I'm using right now is George. If I want to have more realistic voices, then I can change to the ones that I have with 11 Labs. For instance, this one.
We have committed the golden rule to memory. Let us now commit it to life.
Or maybe this one.
Our distrust is very expensive.
So this is my AI clone voice that I set up about a year ago. The technology wasn't good, and as you can hear, it doesn't sound like me, maybe 50-60% there. But if I want to clone it again, it will show up here when I connect my 11 Labs account. Or you can have this one.
Be here now. Be someplace else later. Is that so complicated?
Right? So the voices from 11 Labs are a lot better than the generic ones that you can hear.
Allow the world to live as it chooses, and allow yourself to live as you choose.
This Adam voice sounds like the TikTok voice. A lot of the TikTok voiceover sounds like this guy. But that's okay. If you don't want to use 11 Labs, you can use all of these voices, because we're letting the other side knows that this is an AI calling, right? We're not deceiving anyone. We're telling people exactly as it is. Next, for AI model, there are a few models that you can use. You can use the base LLM model like 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo. And you can see the description here on the right. GPT 3.5 Turbo, lower quality context understanding but high speed. Or GPT-4, high quality and context understanding, lower speed. And then you have GPT-4 Turbo, which is the newest one, high quality, context understanding, and speed. Maybe normal speed, not as fast as GPT 3.5. The last one, this is also OpenAI model, but the company had trained it and fine-tuned it so that it works better for outbound sales. So I'm using that. Now for voice synthesizer, I just leave it as Turbo. Language, I just leave it as English USA. I can choose any of these other languages if I want. So I can have this bot understand UK English, Australian English, Canadian English, German, Polish, Spanish from Spain, Spanish from Mexico, Italy, right? French, Portuguese from Portugal, Portuguese from Brazil. And I think the founder of this company is actually from Brazil. And then Hindi from India. What language do you want your bot to speak? Then right down here, I can click enable recording and it will record all the calls for me. Custom greeting, this is just the very first thing that your AI bot will converse with the prospect. Next, we go to prompt. This right here, step 1, you can set it up or you don't, it doesn't matter. But if you set it up, you can do things like you can send a confirmation text after the call. Let's say someone is interested in your service and want to book an appointment. Well, you can send this text to your prospect for a link to book your appointment. Or if you're selling a product and the prospect says, yeah, I'm interested, send them a text. Give them the link to go directly to your product and buy. This next section is your prompt. Like I said earlier, if you don't know how to prompt, just think of how you would document a training to just hand it over to your junior assistant. You need to be clear of your expectation. You can also use a template. They have different template prompts for you to use. They have event follow-up, inbound sales call. It doesn't matter the name of the templates. You can always modify, right? Use this as a base and then go from there. Now, after you're done, the one last piece that you need to do is sign up for Twilio. A Twilio account allow you to set up a phone number so that you can send and receive text messages as well as making phone calls or receiving phone calls. After you've signed up for your Twilio account, you will be able to connect it to this voice bot and make test phone calls. As you can see from earlier, I put in the name Paul, and that's the name that the AI bot addressed me with when it called me earlier. It's just as simple as that. You only need those 3 tools and the 3 main ingredients that I mentioned earlier in the videos. You do not have to feel FOMO. Because you see someone is using AI call bot and you don't, you can set things up very easily and very affordable. The only requirement from you is to have an idea of what you want to build. Look into your business and see where you can implement something like this. Whether you're selling mattresses and you want to use this bot to follow up with your lead, to schedule a viewing appointment, or real estate agents in the various different use cases, mortgage broker to call and remind your former clients time to refinance, or coaches to call and talk to people who haven't bought from you before. Maybe you can use different sales techniques and train your call bot to talk to your prospects. That's all I have for this video. I hope this video has been informative for you and entertaining to watch as well. I know I have a lot of fun talking to my own call bot and have a lot of fun making this video for you. If you have any questions or if you would like to set something up like this for your own business, schedule a call with the link down below and let's talk. AI is transforming businesses with leap and bounds. It's moving at lightning speed. And if you're not using AI, I want you to ask yourself why.